Very good morning, friends. I am Nalakshi Swami. Welcoming back to my channel, Smart Index Edge. Now, I made video because of the. I'm on the World Market Live. You can see GIFT Nifty is 721 points up. That is 25,857. At one point of time, it had made an high of 25,962, and it is showing 721 points up. 720 points up in Nifty. Reason we need to know how to trade without getting trapped. Because, and before we talk about trading, let us first understand why this gap has come. This move is not random. The market reacted sharply to positive global news. Let me go back to the chart. The market reacted for the positive global news, especially strong India and US trade related developments, which improved sentiment for the Indian market. Because GIFT Nifty trades when our market is closed, all this optimism got priced in overnight. That is why you are seeing a huge gap up opening. But remember one thing very clearly, news creates the gap, but price decides the direction. Let me write it down. News creates gap, but price price decides direction. This is where many traders make mistakes. A 700 point gap up looks exciting, but for experienced traders, it is actually a high risk, high trap zone. First rule, what you need to do: do nothing. On such big gap days, the first rule is simple: do not trade for the first 15 to 30 minutes. Let the opening range form. I'm telling you, people, let the opening range form. Let the market show whether it is accepting higher prices or rejecting. You must see whether the price is accepting the higher prices or rejecting them. If there is, well, then one thing is gap and hold. That is the real strength. If the price opens high and holds above the major pivots, and if the value starts forming above the yesterday's value area, then this gap is supported by structure. This is called a gap and hold day. On such days, we wait for a small pullback but take disciplined call option trades. Stop loss stays below the opening range low, and profits are trailed using structure, not greed. Another strategy is gap and fade news trap. Now listen, gap and fade news trap. Now listen carefully. Many times after big positive news, the market opens high, fails to hold higher levels. You will see rejection near monthly or yearly pivots. So this is an yearly pivot. I have put yearly pivot over here. Overnight, this GIFT Nifty has shown, I am on the chart of GIFT Nifty shown rejection from the yearly pivot. This may not be the reason. We need to see how it opens. So, if you will see rejection near the monthly or yearly pivots, long upper wicks, same thing you are seeing over here, and price slipping below the VWAP area. This is not strength. This is distribution by smart money. So what you need to do, you should have patience to trade this type of news. Don't get confused. Don't do anything. Don't do anything, and always remember the market rewards discipline, not excitement. Trade the structure, respect the levels, and let the market come to you. Then only you take the trade. Big gap up days are not about trading more, they are about trading right. By 11:30 a.m., the structure is unclear. The best trade is no trade. Protecting capital is also a profit. That is an important, most important rule. So, gap days, you should be very careful. Only on such days, professional traders either sell call option or take put trades with confirmation. You need to be very careful. So, friends, you need to be very careful. And I remember for the same news during the Deepavali time, same Trump and trade deal news, the market had gapped up overnight. It has shown 500 points gap up, but it did not open that much. That was on October 20th, if I remember that. Let me go to the Nifty chart. Let me go back to the Nifty chart. October 20th, there was a news of Trump and Trump trade deal, that is US trade deal. For the news, I think this was the 12th November or something, 20th November and 12th November, there were gaps actually. So you need to be very careful friends. It may be sell and rise. If the gap holds only, if the news is perfect, and if the gap holds, then you can trade. You need to wait till 11 a.m. and the structure has to form. A value area has to form. The range has to form. Then only you can trade it. So news are the market changes overnight, technicals because of this news. So if I see this, these are the major yearly pivots. This is the major yearly pivot from there, 25,665. Let me put the price label. From there, market has broken down from this pivot. Not pivot, sorry, a point of control. The point of control, it has lost from there. It may be a retest, and little bit higher you can see 25,875. All are aligning there. So 25,000, let me put one more label over there. So if the market is gapping up, then 700 points, what we are seeing, it reciprocates to 25,847. So you need to be gap. This is a huge gap. If it is a gap for fading or for selling, you need to be very, very careful, friends. You need to wait for that, and a value area has to be created. It takes time. Since it is a huge gap, it takes time. It may go sideways for whole day. We need to wait and watch. Thank you very much, friends. Nalnakshi Swami signing off. I wish you all best trading day. Stay away till the structure forms. This is my strong advice. Thank you very much. Nalakshi Swami signing off.